What's up everyone, John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here. In light of Apple essentially canceling the white iPhone, thought it'd be fun to take a look once again at what a white iPhone actually looks like and address some of the concerns and the rumors that we've been hearing about this device. Let's go ahead and get started. When Apple first announced the iPhone 4, the white iPhone was certainly part of their launch plans. However, months and months and months have passed, and they finally come out and essentially said we're not going to see it for quite some time, if we do ever see it at all. These things are very, very, very rare to actually see out in the wild. I have actually seen one white iPhone, and there have been reports of white iPhones circling around Apple's Cupertino campus. So this was done actually aftermarket from the folks at iRescue, but it's sort of interesting to address some of the concerns that we've seen about the white iPhone and that have been reported. A few weeks ago, I was in New York attending some press events, and while I was there were wide leaks of a white iPhone out in the wild that were published on Crunch Gear, that were published on Mac Rumors and Boy Genius Report. They were actually my white iPhone, and I was approached by someone asking why Apple hadn't released a white iPhone, and I mentioned that on my particular model, there were some differences in the coloring between the white frame and the home button, and that was run with and sort of became an unofficial statement. So that's where that came from, in case you were wondering. There have been sort of official reports, perhaps from Apple, that the white iPhone has been delayed because of screen bleeding through. Let me show you guys sort of what that looks like here on the white color. So they're saying that there may be some light shining through on the top and bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock the device. I'm going to take sort of just a neoprene case here and cover the top to see if there really is any light bleeding through. And I can tell you that sort of in the dead dark, nothing comes through on the top. And also sort of in the dead dark here, nothing comes through on the bottom. I will say I do have an invisible shield here on the white iPhone in case you see sort of any lines or sense of it at the top there. Overall, I would have liked to have seen the white iPhone launch. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks different. Certainly you don't see many of them, if any, out there. It was really the phone that I was looking most forward to getting. This particular model, for all intents and purposes, really is an actual white iPhone. If you look at the back, you've got all sort of the requisite branding and FCC identification there. You can see the top from the sides and the sides. I've actually taken this to an Apple store and brought it up to the Genius Bar, and there was sort of no issue with it whatsoever. It's really been sort of a lot of fun to actually have a white iPhone. I want to know what you guys think about this. Would you have cared if it was released? Would you have bought one? Were you waiting for a white iPhone and your hopes have sort of been dashed? Chances are we'll see a CDMA iPhone and iPhone 5 before this guy ever sees a wide release. Sort of curious what you guys have to say. I unfortunately don't have another iPhone 4 black model to compare and contrast for you, but here is yet another look at what a white iPhone would have looked like. Anyway guys, leave your comments down below. I thought it'd be fun to sort of readdress this. I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.